The ayes have it.
Homes Resolution Services Financial Assistance Package Amendment Bill, third reading.
Call on Government Order of the Day number 2.
Subordinate Legislation Confirmation and Validation Bill number 3, first reading.
I call the Honourable Kate Wilkinson.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I move that the Subordinate Legislation Confirmation and Validation Bill number 3 be now read a first time. At the appropriate time, I intend to move that the Subordinate Legislation Confirmation and Validation Bill number 3 be referred to the Regulations Review Committee for consideration, and that the committee report finally to the House on or before 12th of September 2011, and that the committee have authority to meet at any time while the House is sitting, except during oral questions, during any evening on a day on which there has been a sitting of the House, and on a Friday in a week in which there has been a sitting of the House, despite Standing Orders 187 and 190, subclauses 1B and C. Mr Speaker, this bill is required each year because it contains various orders and regulations that must be validated or confirmed by Parliament. If the House chooses not to validate or confirm any items of delegated legislation, they will lapse. So this is a small but important bill that traditionally receives the support of all members of the House on the basis that the orders and regulations tend to be routine and technical in character. This is certainly the case again this year. The bill, Mr Speaker, validates or confirms orders and regulations under a range of legislation, including the Commodity Levies Act 1990, the Customs and Excise Act 1996, the Land Transport Act 1998, the New Zealand Superannuation and Retirement Income Act 2001 and the Social Security Act 1964, the Tariff Act 1988, the War Pensions Act 1954 and the Wine Act 2003. The bill, Mr Speaker, will go to the Regulations Review Committee, and as it does each year, the committee will, I'm sure, give the bill a careful and thorough examination on behalf of the House. Mr Speaker, I commend this bill to the House.
The question is that the motion be agreed to.